What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Casa D18 Studios channel, and thank you for coming back and stepping once again into the War Zone, the weekly acquisition report where I take a look at and show off the latest additions to my ever growing movie library. What's going on, everybody? Thank you once again, as I said at the top of the show, for joining me today and stepping into the War Zone, the weekly acquisition report where I, the renegade JJ Williams, take you on a journey and show off some of the newest additions into my ever growing movie library. Today I'm going to be featuring some more Blu rays that I purchased at the Dollar Tree. So everything that you're going to see was purchased for $1.25. Unfortunately, Dollar Tree is no longer a dollar. They've gone up a quarter on most of their items. But at the end of the day, $1.25 is not a lot to pay for a movie, especially a Blu-ray, especially if you're lucky and you get a Blu-ray DVD combo pack or something with a digital code. Buck and a quarter isn't bad. It's about what I would pay back in the days if I went to rent a movie at Blockbuster Video, Hollywood Video, The Warehouse, etc. So the first movie I'm going to talk about today is called Gambit, and it stars Colin Firth, Cameron Diaz, and the late Alan Rickman. As you can see, this one comes with a digital code on it, and it says Harry Dean is a man with a plan. An art curator for media tycoon Lord Lionel Shabandar, Harry devises an elaborate plan to con his abusive boss into purchasing a fake Monet painting. With the help of the beautiful rodeo queen P.J. Posnowski, Harry hatches a scheme to fool Lionel into believing that Harry's expert forgery is in fact the real deal, pocketing a hefty sum in the process. But with the con proving harder to pull off than they had first intended, Harry and PJ find themselves in increasingly hilarious situations in order to see the job through to the end. So, again, Colin Firth, Cameron Diaz, Alan Rickman, a comedy con movie. Sounds like it'll be very entertaining. Again, you got a digital code on there, so you get Blu ray digital for $1.25. That's not bad. Next up, I have Behind the Movement, the Rosa Parks story, starring Meta Golding, Roger Guinevere Smith, and Isaiah Washington. Her courage changed the thinking of a nation. Y'all know that I like to try to do a little bit of Black History Month in February along with the rom-coms. Rosa Parks' story, perfect film to get into when we get there. I got Being. Looks like a science fiction thriller. Lance Henriksen, James St. Vincent. Some of the writing is small on it, so I having a hard time reading it, but the cover art is really what captured me. It's a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. It looked intriguing. Again, for $1.25, what the hell? If it sucks, it goes to Goodwill, right? Safe Haven, from the author of The Notebook and the director of Dear John, starring Julianne Hough and Josh Duhamel. So we got another rom-com, romantic comedy, romantic drama, digital copy, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. So something to cover in February when I do my chick flicks movies. See what else we got here. We've got Deck the Heart, starring Ashley Brinkman and Joe Curak. Blu-ray DVD combo pack. Looks like one of those Lifetime Hallmark movies that you'd see around the holidays. That's not necessarily a bad thing, though. I love Christmas movies. I love movies that have some heart to them. And this looks like it's going to be one of those typical holiday affair. Black or White, starring Kevin Costner and Octavia Spencer. Again, this one has got Blu-ray and digital. So $1.25, you get the digital code too. As long as these digital codes still work and haven't expired yet, you can usually load them into your Movies Anywhere app or your Vudu. And bam, don't got to worry about Netflix or anything like that. We've got The Salem Witch Trials, starring Kirstie Alley, Rebecca De Mornay, Shirley MacLaine, Kristen Booth, Alan Bates. Sounds like an insane cast listing for this film about the most famous witch hunt of all time, the Salem Witch Trials. Should I cover this at some point when I get to my 31 Days of Horror? Let me know in the comment box. Let me know if you've seen this. This one really intrigues me. From the producers of Harry Potter, we've got Zoe Saldana and Madison Wolfe in I Kill Giants. From the acclaimed graphic novel comes an epic adventure about a world beyond imagination. That right there sounds intriguing to me. It's got my attention. I'm curious to see this. I like Zoe Saldana. This should be good. Directed by Academy Award winning director Anders Walter and based on the acclaimed graphic novel by Joe Kelly and Ken Nimura. I Kill Giants. And then lastly, for the weekly acquisition report today, I've got Arizona, starring Danny McBride, Rosemary DeWitt, and Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson's brother. So the description of this says that Cassie is a real estate agent and a single mom, struggling to keep it all together during the housing crisis of 2009. And her problems go from bad to worse when the disgruntled client, Sunny, violently confronts Cassie's boss and then kidnaps her, making one outrageously bad and bloody decision after another. Things completely spiral out of control in this explosive action comedy, also starring Luke Wilson, Caitlin Olsen, David Allen Greer. The cast listing seems interesting on this one. Collider says it's a violent, dark comedy done right. I'm not the biggest fan of Danny McBride. I haven't seen him in a whole lot of stuff, but I do like Luke Wilson. I do like David Allen Greer. So I'm willing to give this an opportunity again. $1.25. Can't really go wrong, right? If it sucks, you donate it to Goodwill, you sell it at a yard sale, something. What do you think of this week's installment of the Weekly Acquisition Report? Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. But I'm curious to know what you guys think of this little haul of Dollar Tree Blu-rays that I have. Have you seen any of these? Have you seen Arizona? Have you seen I Kill Giants? Have you seen Beyond the Movement? Have you seen Salem Witch Trials or Gambit? Let me know. Let me know what to expect without giving me spoilers. Therein lies the key because I don't want the viewing experience ruined because you guys tell me all this stuff about it. But let me know what you guys think. Once again, if you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments here. If you're watching on demand, leave your thoughts and comments down here. Make sure you guys tune in following this video to the Jeff Meacham Network and their coverage of Impact Slammiversary, the 20th anniversary of the company originally founded by Jeff and Jerry Jarrett. The Jeff Meacham Network will be providing full watch-along coverage with Noah Foster, James Hebert, Jeff Meacham, and a slew of other people popping in and out throughout the broadcast. And then tomorrow, right back here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, will be another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews when I take a look at the video game turned motion picture Mortal Kombat. And then following that will be another brand new installment of Ask the Dads, both here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, as well as live over on the Jeff Meacham Network. You're not going to want to miss out on any of that content, either here on the Casa D18 Studios channel or over on the Jeff Meacham Network. All my loyal fans and viewers out there, thank you for tuning in today to this edition of the Weekly Acquisition Report. Thank you for returning to and stepping once again into the war zone. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, ring that notification bell, share this video with your family, friends, other movie lovers, other cinephiles, other movie collectors. You got people that shop at the Dollar Tree in your life? Show them this video. They may not even know that Dollar Tree sells movies. So let them in. Expand their minds and their horizons. Thank you for tuning in. As I said, I appreciate all the love and support that you guys give me, for continuing to help me try to get my viewership up and boost me up in the YouTube algorithms so that I can eventually get monetized. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you guys next time.